Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Love Crafty Girl and I'm here with my first planning. I'm actually excited. I'm a little nervous, but I hope you guys understand that this is my first time and I want to make sure I do my best with this video. I've been planning for maybe just about under a year. I just started. I think I started last year in September, I think. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first happy planner. It was the vertical shape. It was so different from what I was used to with those, I use planners that were just regular planners, nothing special. I never decorated my planners. I just would use colored pencils or colored pens, and that was it. But then I started watching YouTube videos and noticed people decorating their planners with stickers and these printables that they were talking about and washi tape, and I was like, what is this? And I want to get into it. And of course I started out with searching and finding out how to get these things, and so I finally got into getting free printables from people's blogs. I started out on Pinterest and I ended up seeing a few people who would put up their free printables for you to print, and I thought that was a great way for me to start, since buying kits on Etsy was overwhelming for me. Too many cute designs, too many things that I wanted. I would put stuff in my cart and I would look at the price. I would add up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really could not get into the kits right now. I think for me right now, I could only do free printables. I felt like if I made a mistake, it wouldn't bother me. It would be just something new and learn from it, and maybe eventually I would go into the Etsy shops and start buying stuff. But right now I have been really into just getting free printables online, and it's been working for me. It really has, especially for budget, because I really need to stay on a budget with this. I can see myself get carried away with it already with washi tapes. It's been a little mayhem, but luckily I'm always buying stuff at the dollar section from Target, or if I see some washi tapes that are on sale, I'll buy them. So I'm trying to stick to a very budget, tight budget, because this is fun, but it's also can be very expensive. Just getting the planner, I had to get expanders here, these extra things, and then I even got the holographic cover for my happy planner. So already there I was spending money, but luckily I used coupons to get these things, so it wasn't a lot of money. And then of course I got into the mini happy planner. Oh dear, of course I just had to get it because it's smaller and I can carry this with me to work. This one stays home, so this is the one I go to here when I'm home. I look at it, fill in things I gotta do, and then I transfer it over to here. This goes with me everywhere, and when I have things to look at or appointments I need to look into, or maybe plans I want to make, I go to my mini happy planner, and later on I'll go and put it in here, because sometimes I leave my mini happy planner in my bag and I don't feel like going to my bag, but I go here and I can see it, so it's easier. Some of the printables that I tend to use is from Victoria Thatcher. She has a blog and she's putting up, she puts up a lot of printables for free. She has heavy planner ones. That's how I started with her, because she had heavy planner ones. Now she's starting to do Erin Condren, which has been a little hard for me to use because it's a whole different layout. It isn't the same as the happy planner. I have done a couple with her Erin Condren, and I'm getting the hang of it. I'm still, tweaking it, and I will show you a page of that. It's actually before Pink Panther, but I'll show you how it's come out for me. But in this kit, this one I printed from her was from Happy Planner, and it's the Pink Panther version. I mean, her Pink Panther layout, and I really liked it, and I really wanted to make this. And so when I started with the printing these things out, I would print them out on paper, cut it out and use glue stick. Now, I got into buying sticker paper. So now I print out sticker paper, but I still cut it out myself, which I don't mind cutting. I think it's, for me, it's therapeutic to cut it out. I usually cut them out as I watch TV, and then when I'm ready, I just lay them out and then play with it, sort of, figure out how I want to lay these out. Like right now I'm just playing with it, see, this is how I want to lay it out. And then what I tend to do is I always take a picture of it, because what tends to happen is I tend to move it and I lose pieces, and then I don't know where this piece goes, or so forth. So always take a picture, then I tend to slide it to the side, go get the washi tapes that I'm going to use for this 2 pages, and so forth. And so that's what I end up doing. I will do a video on how I do this planner, this printable for this week coming up. But for now, I want to show you, let me just get these out. So here's the first spread that I did with Victoria Thatcher's new Erin Condren printables. And this was very hard for me to do. I had a difficult time doing this because I wasn't used to the layout. I was already very savvy with the Happy Planner spreads that I've been printing out, and I just knew exactly how I would do things, and I would sort of kind of do it the same way over and over again. I just felt like it worked for me, especially for work, and the way I had done it, it was just easy for me to do. And plus I had been doing it for a while, so it wasn't hard, nor did it take long for me to put together. But when I ended up doing the Erin Condren printable and I cut them out, I noticed how small the boxes were. I noticed, there was these new areas that she had printed out. I guess Erin Condren has an extra area here for this type of sticker area. I will not lie to you, but I was a bit lost. I got frustrated. I was having a hard time trying to make this work for me, look nice. You can even tell by the way I was writing things, I didn't plan this correctly. I had a hard time. Writing on the corner. I put stickers on because I felt it was also really empty. I felt like it just needed something more, so I added these stickers that I bought at the dollar section in Target. And it's not a bad spread. It's not a bad way of the way I've done it, but it was my first, and I knew I had to try again. So I decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna print another one and start again and see how that goes. Then I printed the second one. Second one, I ended up doing it for this one, and this was all flamingo, and I thought this was so cute. I love the pictures. I thought the whole theme was cute, and I thought, okay, I gotta start again. I've got to figure out how this can work for me. So this time what I did, of course, I cut everything out. I put things around. I had to remember that these are the new stickers I need to put at the bottom of the page. The squares are going to be smaller now. I have to make sure this area works for me too. I need an area to write stuff in, because I just never know what each day would bring. So I needed to make sure I had enough space for writing. I didn't want the messy look of going outside the lines. I also make sure I use, washi tape, really well, so that I can make sure the whole area got covered. I even had stickers from a sticker book thing, and I noticed that I had flamingo or pink themes to it, so I decided to put those in here, which are these. And I was like, okay, you know what, this didn't come out bad. This actually was really good. So I really love the way it came out. I'm still having to tweak stuff. I'm still not quite sure what I want to put here. Maybe I want to write a quote here. Maybe the main big thing of the week that needs to be remind me. I don't know. I will figure this how I will use this square, but I'm loving this. This is really actually working for me. I was like, okay, I need to do another one. I need to get the hang of this. So I printed out the third one. That one is this one, and this is all like, it had the sun, but it had pineapple theme. I was like, oh my gosh, this is another cute one. And I decided, okay, you know what? Let's try it again. Let's do it the way I had done it with the flamingos. I did that again. I put the big, rectangles here. I put all the cutesy ones at the bottom. I put all of the flags here. And I put the empty boxes here. And I make sure that the washi tape covered enough space to make sure that all of this was covered up. I mean, it worked so well for me. It was perfect. I cannot even... I can't complain. I'm loving her new Erin Condren printables. I totally love it. I can't wait to print out more and do the next few pages for the month of September, because August I'm going to be using all my other Happy Planner ones that I printed out previously. So I want to try to use a lot of the stuff I've already printed out, make sure it's getting used accordingly into the planner so that nothing gets wasted. That's my motto. Nothing needs to be wasted. Everything should be used. Somewhere or another, it will fit. It will go somewhere. So this is where I was. And I was like, okay, you know what? It won me over. I'm doing this. So this is where I am. This is how I've been doing things. And I kind of wanted to start now by not only telling you guys how I started with my planner, and where I am with it now, and what I think of it. I'm loving it. I'm just happy that I'm able to do free printables. If you guys recommend any other person that does these, please let me know. I totally appreciate it, because I'm always looking out for free printables. I can't do Etsy kits right now. It's just not in my budget, and who knows, maybe one day I will. I mean, there's so many cute things out there. Oh, I mean, I just want to buy everything, but I just have to be really savvy with how I do things. And, for those who can't also buy things on Etsy or can't afford it, this is another way. And there's ways to go around it. And this way it's just as good. So here it is. I will do another video on how I do Pink Panther. And thank you for watching. And I hope, you like this, and I will do more videos. I'm going to be doing one about my mini Happy Planner. I will show you what stickers I use, how I decorate the pages, and hopefully, you'll like those as well. So thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.